Greetings, clanmates. Dapplebriar here. Today on the Jellybean Jar, we will be discussing Dovewing and her role in the Three Kin prophecy, and why the prophecy wasn't over in The Last Hope. So, we all know in The Last Hope, when Rock and Midnight left, they spoke to Dovewing. They said, "There will be 3 cats, kin of your kin, with the power of the stars in their paws. They will find a 4th, and the battle between light and dark will be won. A new leader will rise from the shadows of his death, and the clan will survive beyond the memories of his memories. This is how it has always been, and how it will always be." We discovered that all 3 of them had begun to lose their powers after this, as well as in Bramblestar's Storm and Dovewing's Silence. The majority of Dovewing's Silence was spent with the 3 coping with their sudden lack of powers. So, naturally, at the end of The Last Hope, we assumed that the prophecy was over and new adventures would begin. But something bothered me. After the Sharp-Eyed Jay and the Roaring Lion, peace will come on Dove's gentle wing. At the end of The Last Hope, it was not Dovewing, but Firestar who finally brought the peace. It seemed like the prophecy just didn't add up. Like, Dovewing was just thrown in there for the sake of being thrown in there. I'm not a huge fan of Dovewing, but I thought this part was very interesting. I don't believe that the prophecy truly ended in The Last Hope. I think it ended in Dovewing's Silence. Throughout Dovewing's Silence, it's made clear that there are some really serious trust issues between the warriors who trained with the Dark Forest and their clans. There was constant gossip about them, and they were excluded from a lot of things. Nobody in their clans trusted them. Dovewing constantly thought that this was unfair and voiced this more than once, and made a point of spending time with those who trained in the Dark Forest and speaking up for them against her clanmates. Eventually, she had said enough was enough when the apprentices sent her and the former Dark Forest trainees into a very dangerous situation. She helped resolve the issues with the Dark Forest trainees, and brought peace to the clans once more. All the while coping with her own problems and helping Lineblaze and Jayfeather accept that they no longer had powers either. I hear a lot of people complain about Dovewing's Silence, claiming it's pointless, and why should she get a novella when most of the Omen of the Stars series was from her point of view? But I think this was a clever little book. It wasn't pointless, and it was needed. I truly believe this was the last piece of the prophecy. She helped bring peace after the war, and that is when the prophecy truly ended. I think this book was actually very necessary, good, and gave much more development to Dovewing. It also concluded her part in the prophecy. Anyways, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. This is Dapplebriar, saying farewell for now, clanmates, and may StarClan light your paths.